All right, Andrew and whoever may watch this. This is just a quick demo of the plugin combination I've set up on Workplace Investments. Preface this by saying there's a bit of a redirect issue. So I think instead of putting the downloads directly on the downloads page, that we just put them somewhere lower on the site on a page section that says downloads or something like that. But with the plugins combo we've set up, you pretty much have secure downloads over files and groups of files attached to certain rules. So you can assign investor group A, investor group B has access to these files, but not these. There's a lot of flexibility in it, and I think it's more than we were originally thinking of, but it worked out pretty well. Just ignore the redirect issue for right now. So if I hit downloads, which will be a new page section on this eventually, the site's also a little slow. I think it has something to do with Bluehost. But so I've only added one group of files here. But inside that file is some PDFs, a zip file, and some images. I've added a test user account in the back end and allowed him to access his file. So he has to log in with his username, test user, password FVM28, hits login. Now this is where you're going to see the redirect issue that I'm talking about. Upon login, it takes you back to the index page. That's why I think moving this to the index page will prevent that being an issue. We could even put them right at the top. I don't know. It just depends on what the priority of these are. But if I now, after logging in, if I go back to the downloads page, you can see that it's allowed me to log in as that user, and it's now giving me the ability to download this group of files. So a little peek into the back end. I'm using 3 plugins to accomplish this. So essentially, we've got this download manager that I've installed, which is downloads, which allows me to add groups of files from the WordPress content upload folder or any other folder in the FTP directory. And then it allows me to set which groups of users are allowed to access that. So this is property A info, the file I created. It's got a series of files attached to it. You can add them by going through the FTP folder and adding the files you want. And then you can add here which groups of people can access that folder. So from there, we utilize this settings, where we at? WLB options, which is the actual login functionality that allows them to, that's this piece of functionality right here that actually allows you to log in to access that information. And then all we have to do is create the users, and then when we add them to one of these roles that we've created to allow them to restrict the file access. I think it's pretty straightforward and easy. Again, the redirect issue is a little bit of a pain in the ass right now, but I think we can solve that by putting this all on the front page. Yeah, let me know what you think, boss man.